So globally, Laureus uses a funder plus approach to facilitate meaningful change at grassroots level through sports for development. And here in South Africa, there are various strategies that we employ to give expression to that funder plus approach, which just in simple terms means we want to be more than a funder. It's been exciting for us. I think it's now 2 years ago that we met with our colleagues at Mercedes-Benz. Out of those conversations was birthed a concept that we called the Incubation Hub. And the desire was to journey with organizations that has a need for funding, but do not necessarily meet all the requirements for funding. And now, 2 years on, we are managing to offer it in East London and in Cape Town and in both territories, supported by Mercedes-Benz.
We are very passionate about the sustainability of our communities. We are very passionate about investing in the development of our communities. For us, without our communities being developed, our mission is incomplete. It is therefore important that we are able to have shared value with our communities, and that we achieve through our passionate and our intentional investment in the development of our communities.
The purpose of the Incubation Hub is to improve or build capacity within organizations so they can better deliver the service to the community and end beneficiaries, and then also to make them more credible and attractive to funders.
So being in the Incubation Hub was exactly that. It was great, very professional, very welcoming environment at SAS. So for us to be able to get in there and connect with other partners, there's a lot of shared learning taking place. The way that it was facilitated, it was very approachable, very impactful, and the topics of the sessions were really on point. Obviously, Laureus knows what they're doing, so yeah, it was very meaningful to be involved at the Incubation Hub for me personally, but also to have Training for Changes represented in that space was a huge privilege.
Yeah, one of the things that stood out to me was the community development. I think having a rugby skills development program, sometimes we get so focused on the performance of the players and we forget that the person comes before the player. And so I think we had a focus of sport first and then the development of the person, and I think my perspective has definitely changed to put the person first, the development of the person holistically, and then the development of the rugby player.
Governance and labor law. So the way that those were presented were very engaging actually, so it was great. You know, you think it's not going to be the most exciting, but it was extremely relevant, extremely insightful, and it helped us with things that we're dealing with currently as an organization and putting in place structures to help us grow and become more professional. So that really aligned with our vision. And then of course safeguarding was so good. Luke is incredible.
But overall the Incubation Hub program helped us so much in so many ways, and I hope in the near future we will have all the documentation up to date and ready, so we are successful and we can also apply for funding.